out there and YouTube land, as Billy would put it. We're back here at Daytona for Pro-Am Cup Series here to kick it off in the season opener. I'm looking pretty forward to this race. I was excited all the time in the last year about I got JD calling me right now. I was always excited last year watching these Pro-Am guys. They put on the best show every week. It seemed like a lot of racing, a lot of action. And I think we're going to see some more of that. I'm joined here by B, Nizzy, and Lynch tonight. What are you guys' thoughts on Daytona here in the season opener with these Pro-Am boys?
Go ahead, Nizzy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to find out. Got a lot of new faces. It should be fun. This Pro-Am series usually gets pretty racy, you know. I know when I remember running speedways with them. I don't think we ever really had many boring ones. It was more not crazy, but I feel like we might see some more too wide than maybe we saw Sunday night, and maybe even a little bit more than we'll see tomorrow night. But you know, we'll find out. You know, these Pro-Am. You know how it is. I'm rusty. Me and Lynch were just talking about that. I need a little bit to get the vocal cords warmed up. I'm stuttering already and stuff. Like, gotta let me get warmed up a little here.
But yeah, man, I agree with Enel and Nizzy. You know, I'm glad to be back in the booth this season for FTR. You know, usually I do Sunday nights. Me and Billy, we talked it out with the rest of the gang, and me and Billy, we're gonna start doing Sunday nights again. I missed Sunday night, unfortunately. Yeah, Daytona, here we are, Pro-Am series. I couldn't agree with Enel and B, Nizzy, man. These guys right here, man. These guys put on a heck of a show last season. They always do. And I'm looking forward to seeing what these guys can do this season. A lot of new faces, like B, Nizzy said. And, you know, we got some old faces. So, definitely going to be interesting to see what's going to go happen tonight here at the Daytona 500. And, yeah, man, we'll go from here and see what these boys can do. I think Enel's
yeah, I guess
home.
He's talking to race director right now.
Yep. Getting some invites right now, guys.
Yeah, getting invites. Haven't gotten a join though. I do have a lineup here if you want me to run through it. Kill some time until we get to join.
Yeah, go ahead with that, Nizzy.
You know, we got the two dual winners. Fastest lap was Bow Hunter, so he'll get the pole, and Snowden up there on the front row with him, the other dual winner. And then in row 2 is Stag and Lewis. Then row 3 is Lugnut and David. Then row 4 is Dave Ace and Smooth, and then Shady and Roddy round out the top 10, followed by Brewster Baker in 11th, Track Bars in 12th, and then anybody. Those are all the guys who raced the duel, so anybody else will be starting behind them. So.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, Enel.
Well, there was a little mix-up, I think, because there wasn't a picture of the final duels for the second duel last week.
Right.
So I think it's a Bulk should have been a 10th or 11th. I think he'll end up starting 13th just to avoid the confusion. And then other than that, yeah, there should be everyone that didn't qualify but one. We're getting invites. We didn't get a join though yet, did we?
No, I'm on Shady stream. They're still in the lobby.
Shady's sitting at Phoenix. He ain't even in the lobby yet. I'm on this live stream, right? Oh no, this is a different video. What the heck? I get it.
Go.
Shady's got one and Lugnut's got one.
Right, yep, those two. Used to watching Nizzy there on Tuesday nights, but he's up in the Elite Series this season with us there, Enel.
I know. Quite the leap. We'll show him the business. It's not quite like C, but we'll show him the business. Introduce him to the boys, you know, to the wall maybe a couple times.
I'm familiar with the wall. The rest I'm ready to learn on.
What's that?
At the wall, I'm used to the wall. Me and her are very well acquainted. But the rest, I'm definitely ready to learn. It's yeah, quite a leap, like you said. Definitely would have been more ideal to be able to go to pro, but you know, with work and stuff, wasn't happening. So felt like wanted more of a challenge, and figured why not? Gotta learn from the best eventually. So just might have to go
Yeah.
through a little more growing pains in the beginning.
Yeah, just it's different style of racing. It's not quite the same. Still racing, but it's a little different. You'll get to, like, Daytona might not be the best description of it when we get to Daytona because it's Daytona.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I was telling Lynch during the duels, I could feel a difference. Like, I don't know if it's even like, if I could even describe it, but you can tell, like, you're out there with like guys who, like, it's not everything is measured. Like, it feels like, I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of well, yep, getting the joint.
Yeah.
But you can feel it. You can feel it's a difference. It's not. It ain't the same.
So you get some there.
It's almost like the margin for error. You can feel that there's like no margin for error, like there is. Yeah.
And you can't rely on. Not necessarily rely, maybe is a bad word, but you can't. I guess I was using rely, but you can't rely on other people's mistakes as often to get you back into position.
Yep.
You know, like you gotta create the position. Oh shit! Did you get invites, Lynch?
No.
I'll back out.
You guys didn't get invite? Oh, Lynch, you didn't get invite? I just joined. Yeah, I'm on the loading
screen. Wrong button. I have an extra one from Shady, so I
have a few. Yeah, you need me to back it? All right.
Well, actually, yeah, but if you can, because I don't know who's watching which stream, but I'd rather not like break off the beginning of this one.
All right. So you want me to back out?
As long as you got other invites.
Yeah. They're I believe. I think they're doing a pace lap anyway.
Yeah, they're doing a pace lap to get in order. Hopefully, just the one. Sorry, Lynch, I panicked there. Panic hit the button.
You're good.
I haven't been using the button. Go get the where's the other phone here? Sorry.
I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you a bunch of invites. Lynch. Well, I'll send both of you just in case. So they're pacing around Daytona. Tension is building. Yeah, they're on the backstretch still. I'm loading in now, so I'll be able to see.
So, the duels are over. Who's your guys' pick to win this race tonight?
It's a tough one, man. It's not your standard pick you'd make each week, you know? Like, anyone, like, the pace car could win the race, bro. You know? I'll have to see some more of the lineup once I get in there. I have to take a look at some of the cars.
Yeah, it's a tough one. You know, I see Snowden up there on that front row. I kind of want to go with Snowden. I think he's due for a super speedway win. He doesn't like this type of racing. You know, he likes to go. He doesn't like to ride. But I don't know. I feel like maybe now's his time to finally get one of those super speedway wins. I'll go with him. You know, I'm also looking at Dave Ace. It's Daytona. You know, any of these guys can wind up there. So.
Yeah, I was thinking of Snowden as well. He's should do pretty well this season in here. He's a bit of a veteran now here with some of these guys. So
they're going green. Are you guys in?
Yeah.
All right. So look at this. Right off the bat, top 5 or 6 single file.
What's up, Blazing? What's up?
Pretty orderly.
What's up, Ray? Yeah, Ray's going for whoever pulls up top. Whoever goes up top, that's who he's pulling for. I think that is Ray Grant. Is that Happy? I think it is. Ray, if it is, let me know, man. I appreciate it. Oh, we got some move already. I know Snowden was making some moves in the practice we just did there. He's going to be all on his own to test that lineup, put some rubber down up there.
Like I said, he don't want to ride. He's going to try right away to see what his car can do.
Yeah.
And see who's going to go with him.
Yeah, and well, that's Happy who's talking in her chat.
Mm-hmm. Looks like we got a couple packs already formed here. sure that other pack should be able to catch right back up.
What's up, Shoot? How you been, bro? Ready for tomorrow? Man, I owe Shoot an apology for last week in the duels, man. He was working so low with me, pushing me, and then I knocked him out of the race with a stupid-ass move.
We got someone below the... All right, they're fine. I think that might be... Is that Shady down? Yeah. Is it Shady in the 17?
That is Shady in the 17, yep. Riding that P4.
I don't think there's
These
anything
top
wrong
three
there.
hooked up.
I think I'll go with Staxler boys for the win tonight.
That's a you know what? I was thinking of him earlier, actually, and I meant to take him. That's a good pick, Lynch. He was tough here last season. These super speedways. I remember battling him pretty much the whole race. Came down to pit cycles, I think, in one of the races. I think he won one. He did win one, I think. I think he managed the fuel. He won one on fuel. I think so. I think Stag won one on a bit of not fuel management, tire. We both took no tires. That's what it was. But he went on to win the race, so he's good here too. Stag. He's good at all the tracks, Stag, but these super speedways, he definitely he's got a knack for them as well.
But I definitely agree with what you said earlier, Newsy. Anything can happen here, and any one of these guys can win this race.
Ooh! The 9 just got put into the wall. Somebody, I think the 6 got the apron, and then the guy behind, whoever got the apron, got messed up and got up into Snowden and put Snowden up in the wall.
I don't think it's going to cause it. It's going to separate, but I don't think Snowden's any worse than Ware.
Nah, he's good. That's just like, I see that and I just think like that's Snowden. Like, he just always gets the worst luck. He always gets hit whenever something happens.
Man, that looked like that outside line was really going to have a chance to form there, and then the 8 car just bailed on it. I'm not sure what happened to that 34 car. I think he was leading. Oh, wait, never mind. He still is. It's a different one. It was the 20, I guess.
There's another second pack, guys, to group up and get back to this first pack here.
Man, I thought we were going to see, like, 2 wide, 7 deep. Oh, the 8 puts that Snowden in the wall there. What's up there, Billy? I see you, man. What's up? Parlay in the house? What's up? I haven't seen Parlay race in a little while. I've been out of the Phantom scene for the last few weeks. Oh, yeah, that's right. You were supposed to be racing that. You haven't been?
Nope, I got busy on Thursday nights.
Yeah, that's a thing. It's been tough. Great league there, but just been tough to get to it. So we got some 2 wide racing in the second pack.
Yeah, this second pack is racy.
Funny thing is, they're 2 wide and they're catching the front pack.
The front pack is only like, what, 4 cars? I'm not... Yeah, 5 cars.
And it's not that well formed. It's pretty choppy.
Yeah. See, these guys are trying to give space to each other, I think, and the guys in the back are more trying to catch them, so...
I think I see a little bit of normal Pro-Am stuff where it's just, let's go.
Yeah, there goes Snowden taking the run. He's taking it wherever it's going to lead him.
To me, that's the Pro-Am.
The 8's going to go with him, though.
They don't ride, man. They race.
Yeah, Snowden's not too happy, I'm sure, getting put in the wall 2 laps in a row.
He's happy.
Sure, he's ready to get back.
Him at least. I think it was the 8 that kept putting him in the wall.
Yeah.
He's working with him right now.
Yeah, he better be, I guess. Eh? Sorry, I almost ruined your day. Let me help push you a bit.
His 8 car.
That 3 car is sailing at the top there. I'm not sure what happened to him.
That's the thing, though, man. Like, you think about that. Like, man, he's got a couple in his pocket for me now. Let me make it. Whoa, 4 wide.
3 wide.
Almost 4 wide.
Got 4, but man.
They almost did. They tried to get 4. They just couldn't.
Lynch, man. This is why we broadcast for Pro-Am every week, man. Every week. Like, I've always been here on Tuesdays because it's entertaining as anything. Look at these boys. They're making Daytona entertaining. Like, good for them. There's been an outside line presence the whole race, whether it's 1 car or 6. Like, there's always at least been someone there.
Ride with this 8 car vid on my stream. See what he's seeing.
Someone dropped off way back there on their own. I'm not sure who that is. I haven't made a pick yet, man. Who's got 34? That's yeah. That's stage 1.
Big Bird in the 43.
Oh, really? I didn't even see anything dramatic enough happen to where...
No, me neither. So you said something.
Yeah, there's a little bit of action there, but the 6 ended up washing up a bit. He's going to lose some spots now because of that. Nowhere to go for everyone else. They have to take it.
Well, right now out front, we got the 34 car TCR Bowhunter. Good to have Bowhunter back, man.
Yeah, for sure.
He's been here for a very long time, and I think he was battling some health issues or something like that, but it's good to have him back.
And okay, I was unaware that he was going to be back, but that 8 car is Tomboy was just having. That is JCR McGlovin in the flesh in the race. I didn't think he was going to be in the race, but here he is. That's supposed to be the overwatch of the race. It looks like he's gotten to the back down, doing more of what he's kind of supposed to be doing, I think. Just kind of watching over things, checking shit out.
Looking like he's dropping back to catch this 22 car. That's David DeBose.
Could be. That's funny that was him. He was a little racy there with the 9. Oh, the 9 just slammed the edge of the track though, like hammered it. Good thing they're not running the old splitter on that front end. I think it'd be destroyed. All right, up TV time for the glove, and this is a TV time for the glove time. You gotta love McLovin and all, but this here's the feature of these guys. We got Rodney up there riding the high line, running that line there with Snowden pushing them. They are, I thought they were gonna bail, but they're not. They got about 5 up there, man. They could make some steam here if they do it. They stick together.
Rodney jumped back down.
Might go back up here again. It looks like he is in the 41 of Brewster. And the 55 might go up there. I know we were just running in practice, me and those two together, and we were riding the high line the whole time, so they're definitely familiar with it. Here's the chance right here. This is about 55's got to duck out and take him with him. There he goes. Oh, you never know.
We'll be seeing some pit stops soon.
There we go. See if anyone goes with him. Come on, Rodney. Come on there, boys.
Got Dusty Rhodes leading that top one.
Like, the payoff, like, okay, when you're, like, the back of this pack and a bunch of cars go up, if you don't go up, you go from, say, 12th to, like, 6th. Just by filling the spot. But if you do go up, you make some friends and you still get up there. You get wild now. Big Rig's picking Luggy. You know, I thought of that. I thought of picking either Luggy, Shady, or Rodney, to be honest with you. I mean, you know what? I'm taking Rodney, man. Let's go. Let's go. I'm on his screen. I'm already viewing his car right now. Let's go. Rodney's good at these plate tracks, man. I know he can ride quite well here.
Dusty Rhodes went up high and was yelling. He's like, come on, let's go, let's go. He was trying to get everybody to go high with him. No one went high with him. Now he's in the back.
He hit the old dusty trail there. Dusty
Yeah.
road on the...
Do you guys think it's too early to be going high, or?
I don't think with the Pro-Am boys it's ever too early, man. Like, let's race, you know? Like, race, have some fun, you know, feel each other out.
If you lose the draft because of it, yeah, then you really effed up. But, I mean, as long as you got the draft with the lead pack, you might as well. Long race, see what your car can do.
Yeah, as long as nothing crazy happens, I don't line they'll ride there and do all right or get the lead, or they'll just fall back and they just regroup. Oh,
I'd rather ride.
42 in Rodney there. Rodney can get the point back and the spot back.
Well, right now we got one long train here at Daytona.
I shoot knows where he's going to be tomorrow night. That's the high line. You say that now. We'll see. We say that now.
Yeah, the only guy in the Pro-Am who wanted to go to the high line realized nobody was going high line tonight and didn't show up for the race. So
the thing is, if you're going to go for the high line, you either get it better. Tell the people behind you, or make sure you time it right with the people behind you.
Right.
And if it doesn't work, then you got to just take your medicine and go to the back. If you try to get back in, but like, you can't just make the move without saying anything, because if they're not getting a run on you behind you, you're not going to have any momentum to go up there. And that's when typically you lose it and then try to get back in and things happen. Looks like we've lost one other car, the cat car.
It's like Dusty lost the draft now. So yeah, maybe he should have just stayed low. No offense, Dusty.
Well, that's the thing. Like, that's why everyone does run low, because it is safer.
Yep.
But then you also can't, you can't make any moves or do anything. You're just kind of stuck there until other people in front of you make mistakes.
Well, that's why you ride, because, like, you can't, that's why I say make the moves if you want to make them, because, like, it's either way, you're not fighting for position here unless that's really your style and you just want to fight for position. But if you're, like, there's no, you can go from any position to any other position within 10 laps. So, you know, at this point, it's really up to you. Do you want to just drive, do you want to ride around, or do you want to test some things out and go, I'd rather ride around. I'd rather play it safe.
At this point in the race, I think I'd be, especially if I'm like 5th, 6th back, I'd be talking to those guys and getting some feel, learning some things on the top line. Whether you pass all 6 of them on the bottom, doesn't matter. You learn some things, you get some friends, you work together up there, and you figure some stuff out. Maybe you make adjustments to make the car ride better up top. And by the end of the race, you should, you know, hopefully you got a group of people that are working together and riding fast a bit. But if you just ride the bottom the whole time, then when you do try to go to the top, everyone's unfamiliar with each other. Their car might not work there.
Yep.
Like, this is the time right now. Instead of just riding, if you're 6th and back, you might as well go to the top. Even if you stay 6th and back, just ride the top.
Yeah, no, trust me. I say I'd rather ride, but, like, if I'm not in the top 2, if I'm anywhere 3rd on back, then yeah, if I see something building up on top and I see guys that I know I can trust going up there, yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna go up there. Or I'm gonna say, if I see that we can get up, I'm gonna say, let's go. But
well,
yeah, for the most part, let's ride. I'm not gonna be, you know, like in the duels, I was making moves just trying to see what my car can do, just kind of winging it.
Yeah.
But in a points race, different in a points race.
Where you get the feel.
Yeah.
But well, it's tough though. Like when you're in 9th and then 4 cars go up to the top, and now you can slip into 5th.
Yep.
Like,
that's the thing. Yeah.
That's the way, right? Like you test some things up top, or you gain a few spots right this moment.
Yeah.
You know, damned if you do, damned if you don't, kind of thing. You know, 6 of one, half dozen of another.
Good.
I wouldn't mind getting the feel, though, up top. Getting to work with some people, because up top is a little harder to ride at a good line.
Looks like McLovin's called it tonight. McLovin's on pit road. I don't think he's coming out. McLovin, the 8.
McLovin out already? Maybe he just got things rolling for these boys, and he was in there to get things started, giving a little rub to Snowden.
Yeah, he just tried to make it tougher for Snowden and call it a night.
Which I like that style.
Yeah. So Rodney's in the 62. What car is Lewis? Lewis is the 78. The Motorsports Games car.
I was just on Rodney for the last like 10 minutes.
Lewis having a good run here, running 4th.
There's no reason to change the picture here. Oh, there's the 8. Yeah.
Got Warren Quill up there in 3rd, the 20.
So we got some lap traffic coming up here. We'll see how this splits out with these guys. Whether they stay at the top, stay at the bottom, whether they split. Looks like they're moving to the top.
For a second, I thought David DeBose had been leading this entire race for the last few laps, and I was about to start jumping up and down in my apartment. In shock. No offense, David DeBose, but that would have been awesome. Nah, cause
I'd be happy about that.
I thought I was on the lead of the yellow car, and it said David DeBose in the 22, and I was like, whoa! I was like, oh no, that's not the car it's on.
Looks like these lap cars are gonna go high for these leaders.
Yep.
But they could be, they could still play a
See,
factor here.
this is where it gets dicey, cause.
Oh, that 43, I think, really grinded.
Yeah, exactly, because you get the wall. Guys, sometimes it's harder to try to get out of the way than to just kind of focus on what you're doing, and it's why it's always nerve-wracking if you're a leader getting around these lap guys. Most of the guys do it well, and there's a lot of good communication in this Pro-Am series, at least the last 2 seasons when I was in it. But I tell you, when you're one of those leaders and you're coming around, you're like, just hold it steady, please. Because I've been in that position too, where I was the lap car, and you mess up and you hit the wall, and then you bounce left into the field because you were trying so hard to stay out of the way, and you just
Well, you're riding the
overthought
line
it.
you're not quite used to, and then all the
Yeah.
air of these cars ripping by you at 20 miles an hour faster. It does change the car. It looks like we got some signals coming
Yep.
here. Those are some risky business singles right there, especially them late ones, man. Look out for a car going spinning. Like, those glitches, man, they get you. Let's see how this works out here. A lot of cars coming to pit. I'll try to get a wider perspective on it. Here they come. Looks like most of the field's going to send it in right here. There's the 17 of Shady all on his own.
Pretty
Oh,
clean.
Shady tried to pit. Shady tried to pit, but had nowhere to go, and that's going to put him under speed a little bit here, too, and have to go around on his own. That's too bad.
He's going to be all by himself for the rest of the stage.
That's tough, man.
I'm not sure what happened there. Let me try to
There he is,
replay
man.
here. I'm on his screen.
It just, there were so many cars. He tried to move down the track. There's a car right next to him. There was nowhere to go. If he tried to get in pit, he would have probably missed the pit.
Man, it looks like gas to go for these guys.
Yeah. Did anyone get a speeding ticket? Looks like everyone got off. No problem.
Dusty Rhodes is still down pit road. Maybe he is one of the cars that got a speeding penalty.
Maybe so. The five car had a great pit stop. It looks like he must have had a killer engine.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wow.
He might be in a tough.
Shady
spot
just
now,
carried too much speed off the corner. He didn't even. Wow. I think he just carried too much speed.
This 34 and this, this 34. Oh, is he gonna go up the top? Okay. Oh man, because like I think this 5's too far out now. But these two are these two packs are racing too much right now. Someone's gonna get the spot and someone's not. When it comes to the lead, I don't know if that 5's gonna be able to maintain this lead here once these guys get to it.
Man, Shady put 4 tires there, guys.
Might as well at this point, and take nothing at the stage break. You just lost all that position. You might as well. Oh, those two cleared on. Those two should be making a move here. There they go. If I was that 34, I'd be dropping in with that 5 now. Try to keep those other cars on the outside. No, it's not gonna happen. It's 5 now. This 5's gonna play a factor. Who does he go with to make these two lines work? Looks like he's gonna stick it to the high line, man. Get some TV excitement going. Look at that. They just roar by him. Look at the 41s bailing, too. How often do you see someone on the bottom bailing to go to the top?
Right.
I don't think it's going to work, though. He didn't get around there in time. Oh! What happened there? Why did he, I was at the 15. Why did he end up so low? I'm not sure.
Put Bowhunter back out to the lead.
Is it the 15? Can't tell. Yeah, good work from Bo. Bo's a great fleet driver. I've driven a lot with Bo, and Bo is one of the easiest guys to drive around these tracks with. Like, he's consistent as anything. He's led pretty much this entire stage other than the cycle.
Yeah. He's got Snowden behind him in that 9 car.
Yeah, big points to be had right now. Points are a little tougher to get this year. There's no extra points or anything. It's just you get where you finish in these stages, you get a point for. So these points are huge. Like Snowden, it'd be great to go with the 10, but second gives you 9. It's only 1 point. But fifth, you lose for. 41 making a bit.
Guys will be coming to 6 laps to go at the line.
Really? They must have pitted a bit early then. I think they pitted early. Typically, I think Sunday it was like 3 or 4 to go at the most when they were done pitting. Huh.
Man, that's crazy. All the cars that pitted together, and that's all that came out.
Yeah, you're right, Tom Boy. That was a good entry, and a good job by those boys. The trackside, man, what's up? Trackside going for Bowhunter. Welcome to the chat. Bowhunter's been looking strong, man. I'd love to see Bowhunter take this down. With 6 to go, though, there's still a lot that's going to happen. Not that could happen. I'd be blown away if these 5 just stay in line. Let's see if what else we got out here on the track. Oh, Ronnie all by himself here. That's too bad. Got another pack of 3 here with 42, 22, and 55. Yeah, I think these guys are going to just kind of calm before the storm here with 1 or 2 to go.
22 to go?
No.
What are you watching, dude?
I thought Inol just said 22. I was like, what?
No, with 1 or 2 to go.
Oh, they said 22. I was like, wait a minute. I'm only 1 drink in.
Yeah, did we
Now,
couple packs here. I think that's, I forget what that car is. I can't tell, but then there's the 48 with them, and then the 3 and the 20 are catching them. They're going to be having a pack of 4. I think is that the 6? Not sure if they'll be able to catch anything by running this, but, you know, they'll learn some things. Back to this front pack. Oh, that's the 78, not the 15. Okay, I thought so. Oh, Snowden again. Just cranking that apron there. It's Doc. Doc. Why did I... Trackside saying it's Doc. Why do I not... shit. Oh, man. I'm drawing a blank, my man. I'm drawing a blank there. Trackside, man. Doc. I'm drawing a blank.
ECR, Doc?
Oh, me? That? Maybe?
3 to go, guys.
Here we go. How much is up, though, man? What's up with you, my man?
Got 5 cars out front here.
Yeah. With this pack still together here, but oh, the 6 is now behind, so that'll still be the 4 though, of them. It needs you some more drinks, Daytona boy. I don't know, man.
what did I do?
Exactly. It is Doctor, yeah, it's TCO Doctor. Yeah. What's up, man? It's like, not much really happening here yet with these guys.
No.
So that should be 2 to go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the 5 might be gapping them just a little bit. Thing is, even if the second and third go, if I'm 78 and 41, I just go to the bottom with the 34, take second and third.
That's pretty impressive. Two winners of the 2 front guys on the front start on the front row, all the way through the first stage, 1-2.
Yeah, Snowden, he was towards that back of that wheel there before pit stop. So.
Snowden took a completely different path to get to this point. Like 34 has been in front the whole time. Snowden's been in every position.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Heck of a pit stop for that 9 car. White flag, guys. Here we go. I'm seeing that 5 car lay back a little bit.
Yeah, he was doing that in practice too. He was definitely moving around the track.
See, it looked like the 5 wanted to go down the backstretch or going into 3.
I think it's too late. I think it's too late with the lap car being there. I just don't think he's gonna be. There's no way. Unless all of them go now, but it's too late. Like Daytona, you got.
They just didn't time it. They just didn't time it.
Here we go.
The 9 wanted to push down the backstretch, and the 5 wanted to lay back. So then the 5 came back up to push, and it was just they weren't. It wasn't. Just goes to show how in sync you got to be, and a lot of that you can only communicate so much, right? Like you're trying to do so many things, you can only say so many words, like to be able to time it perfectly.
That lap car played a big part there too. That kind of took away any chance for those cars to make them run on the high side because you're just going to run into them, and not to his fault.
Yep.
And Bo was able to use them as a pick. Right?
Oh, they're going to pick up stage 1 here.
Good for Bo. Good stuff.
Welcome back, Bo.
Shady, scroll if you're here, and scroll my. Oh, he will after. He will. There it is. Scroll up, Shady. Scroll up.
Shady accidentally took 4 tires there, so that
He did, yeah.
Didn't work out well for him.
Actually, I don't even know.
But he's
if
still
it's
on the lead
actually-
lap.
At that, why short pit or take less at that point? You're behind anyways because of what happened. Like, there's nothing to lose or gain. I take the 4, and then you have an option at this stage.
For
to take
Shade?
none.
Shady didn't, oh yeah, you're right, he did. He missed pit road. I was thinking it was
When
someone
that
else.
miss road, that made the decision right there. Take 4
Yeah,
tires,
I don't
you're
think
not gonna
it.
lose a lap.
Yeah, you might as well, I guess, yeah.
And now
That's-
you have the option to take none. I think he did take rights.
There he is. He's on the outside of the road.
See, like they're all taking 4, and he had the option to
Yeah,
not.
this could actually work out really well for him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the decision you got to make at that point. There's no gaining or losing, at that point. You're not gonna take no tires and catch anyone. Like, they're gone. So might as well, get the full stop and see how he can do on this outside.
Yep.
Looks
That
like
9 he
ain't gonna
wants
be
to
too
go,
patient
and
with him,
he's,
though, I don't
yep.
know. Yeah. Looks like he's laying off just a touch there. Man, the 20. Oh, that's why he got
Oh,
in
man,
the
the 9 just cannot catch a break.
Oh, they saved it.
I think they're all good to go. The 9 actually caught quite a break there.
The 9 caught it. Yeah, no, he did. You're right.
Yeah,
I reacted before I saw the result. I thought he was getting put into the wall again.
Like Lovenot caught the side of Snowden there, and man, good save for Lovenot and those guys back there.
It's in from all, yeah, they're all still rolling a little bit of gap now.
Got to imagine someone got the apron, right? Caused all that. Usually a lot that stuff is somebody got the apron.
Looked like that, and either it was the 6 or someone had the apron and got into the 6.
Yeah, no, I don't. I think it was before the 6. It's kind of like that chain reaction thing. I think
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
happened earlier to
That's what I mean.
Snowden was the guy running 3rd or something clips the apron, and then the 8's running 4th or 5th, and the 8 gets all messed up because of it and puts Snowden in the wall.
8's gone, man. 8 is out of the race.
8 is out of the race.
Amazing, man. I know it's your first time here, man, but you gotta keep the car numbers, man. I'm only teasing you,
No, I'm talking about earlier. I was saying earlier in the race.
Oh, so
I was saying
okay,
what?
I got it.
Oh, there goes a 17.
Man!
He saved it though.
Or not Shackett, but Shady.
Staying
That's
3
what
wide
I
here.
set it up in the front rows of the field.
They ain't
He's,
lifting.
spectating field. We got some 3 wide, I think. No.
Yep, they were 3 wide. Shady got knocked off the track and kept it in the
did.
throttle, put it 3 wide, came on back up, and got the spots. He got knocked off the track and gained 2 spots.
Hey, if you get knocked off the track and you have to go below the line, that's legal.
Oh yeah, no, he got literally doored and shoved. I think Dave Ace got a little squirrely, came down into him.
That was the big thing when was it Stewart that won or whoever won the one year at Daytona 500? No, Regan Smith or something stupid like that.
Well, Shady
they got
didn't
away.
pass
They
him
got
below the
away.
yellow. He got hit below the yellow,
Smith?
came
Yeah,
back
it
up,
was
made it
Smith.
3 wide.
That was the debate where like he got pushed below there, and I think he did. Like,
Yeah, I think that was with Stewart, right?
yeah, I think Stewart was the one
Yeah.
that maybe forced him there. I think
Yeah,
that was
I think
Regan
so.
Smith, right? Was he in the 78?
Yeah, they did some There was a few of those at like Dega, like some BS results because of
Yeah.
yellow line when they first started, like
The interpretation
enforcing
of it,
it.
right? Like,
yeah, exactly.
you
Like it was
say-
like a judgment call.
Well, that's it. When you say it's forced below, then you allow opinions
Exactly.
on whether he was or not. And that's where rules break down. Rules got to be
Yeah.
kind of cut and dry, right? Racing's tough to do that, though, with.
But
That's
they've
why
gotten
there's
better with it, I
always a
feel
gray
like, in
area, right?
recent years. I feel like that happened like a couple times in like the early 2000s, but like now you don't really have that stuff.
Yeah,
Like I feel like they got better with it. They
Okay.
just-
Smith was in the DEI 01. He was in the 01? DEI 01, really?
Regan Smith,
DEI
01,
had
right?
an 01 car?
Yeah.
Was that DEI? I know there was an 01 car. I didn't know it was DEI.
I remember Net Zero was the zero car.
I remember that one. Yeah, wasn't that Bodine?
I forget. That was
Yeah,
a
I
long
think that
time
was
ago.
Jeff
I
Bodine.
got that car at Walmart. That's how much that matters.
Thank you, Walmart shoppers.
Hey, you can get Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, and then all the no-name drivers at Walmart. That's how it goes. At least back, you know.
Nah,
15
man,
years ago.
Kmart, bro. When I was a kid,
Okay.
my dad
Oh,
every payday would take me to Kmart and get me a car. They had all the cars. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Not authentic, not like the replicas, but you know they look the same.
I don't need a replica. Like $10 is what I want to spend. I just have to
Yeah,
look
exactly,
at the car. Like,
exactly.
I don't need a replica. It's still
Nah, I
not
know.
the real car.
Yeah.
I do have a nice
It
replica.
ain't got a motor in it, does it? You can't fire it up.
When I got the trophy for
You tried?
Racing, I got a real replica. Hollywood bought me the as the trophy was. I got to pick a car, and I got the Denny Hamlin's Pocono replica from his first win ever. And,
yeah, I got
that green that X car, man. That thing's sick too. Like it's got the tape on it and everything. Like,
yeah, it has like the rubber marks from the tires and stuff.
Yeah,
it's like race condition, right? Yeah, I got a Jimmy Johnson one of those.
Yeah.
I got like 4 or 5 like replicas that my dad got me when I was a kid.
I remember that race too. Like I was just getting into racing for about 6 months to a year, and there was an 11 car for a while, and that's always been my number. And then finally,
the good old days.
Like Leffler and a couple people got into that car, and they were 30th place, 40th place, you know.
Leffler, rest in peace.
But then even Labonte got into that car. And
yeah,
then no one could do anything. But Hamlin got on that car, and he's been a beast. He's won 52 or 51 races, something like that, in it since then. But I remember that first one.
None when
he
it counts.
dominated Pocono that year. Like, without a doubt. He was so much faster than him. Look at Lewis racing up there. But yeah, he won both poles. He won both races.
Pocono's a good track for him. Pocono, he was probably one of the best ever to run Pocono. Pocono's like one of my home tracks. Those are the first 2 races I saw. That's
probably my favorite track. And that happens to be actually my first FTR win was at Pocono as well. My first season in the Cup cars.
I love Pocono.
Yeah, I do too. I love it, man. I love the challenge of the 3 different corners, the long straight, just the big track, like out in the middle of nowhere. Like, it's awesome. Some crazy action going into 2 all the time. Double wide going into 2 is always so. But yeah, we are
try to get my car up. Try to
10 in a row.
Yep, still got Bo Hunter out front, man. He looks good in these 34 car guys.
Yeah, I'd say we're coming up on most laps led by this guy.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think has anybody even led tonight.
Just through the pit cycle.
Yeah, that's
probably the only one.
Yeah, the 5 led 2 for a little bit out of pit road until they caught him. As long as someone, like if everyone was pitted and he was actually the leader, there might have been still cars out that were leading when 34 got back by the 5. So I'm not sure if he actually was credited with a lap at the line.
But have to give a lot of credit to Stagg and Lewis Racing, man. They've been right here with Bo almost all night with him, 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah, I'm gonna give something to Lewis too, because yeah, good for him. You know what's funny? I think it was Lewis Racing that was involved with Bronco, and like they were leading the Pocono race I won with coming out of the last turn, and they got together. Is it Lewis? They got together, and I drove underneath them and got the win. I know it was Bronco, but I think it was Lewis. Was he in the 12? That would have been in the B like 3 years ago. I think it was him. I'd have to check my notes on that one, but
3 cars trying to find something on the outside.
Yeah, 42 making it. I am proud to see Lewis up there, though. It's good for him, man. Oh, 9 in the wall. Oh, hits the 42. 42 gonna hang it. He's gonna rip the sidewalls.
Oh, and he comes back up and slams the 22.
Oh man.
Oh man. Don't take that, David.
42 is infield, Dan.
Oh
no.
I mean, if you're gonna go back in the infield, why do that to the 22? He didn't do nothing to you.
Do here? Is he taking it into the pits? Like he drove it into the pits like it's a real race.
I think he was trying to come back up, but the 22 was there, man.
Yeah, I think he was just trying. I don't think he was.
After the fact, he spun into the infield. He drove it, stopped in his pit box, and then got going again. I don't think it registered. Dusty up in the old dusty trails in the top lane of the wall there. Meanwhile, 34.
I don't know about you guys, but I see this building up to be a pretty exciting finish when we get
I'm
there.
thinking.
I feel like it's kind of just building up.
Well, I'm thinking on Sunday the lull was first and third stage. The second stage was very exciting. This one, the first stage was very exciting. We might have a bit of lull in the second, and then
Yeah.
like you said, it's building up to this could be a wild third stage. What do they got to pit time here? Shady's still showing 13 laps.
Yeah, that's a while.
I'm not sure.
Shady,
Oh, he's running fourth, so
yeah.
They're going high. Shady's going high with Snowden right now.
I think that 78 or 3 needs to go make that happen, though. It's just not
Yep,
gonna
nobody's going up. That's
happen. At this point,
what
I
was-
wouldn't even really do it, too. I'd wait for the pit stop.
The 3's looking. The 3 wants to, but he don't trust it.
I wouldn't either.
Nah, I wouldn't either.
There's that guy behind you.
Yep.
The thing is, too, if I'm the 5 car and I'm pushing Bo like this, I know Bo, and Bo is such a, like, he is the type of guy that will repay you. Like, if all of a sudden the 5 is leading, Bo will stay and push the guy. As thanks for doing this right here. Bo's that type of guy that will do that. Like, if I'm that 5, I'm sticking with Bo right now because he could be the best friend anyone could have on the track right now.
I tell you
Yeah, I
what,
agree
Snowden
with
and Shady are really trying to make runs right now, and they're not hiding it. So
Yeah, I
they're
agree.
looking to make a run on that outside from the
These
back.
Top 3, they're content right where they're at. They're not
Yep.
moving. They're nose to tail this whole entire race. Right
Yeah, and it's just really hard when you're the last 2 cars in line to try to convince anybody else to give up their
Well,
spot
those
to try to
last two
help
guys
you.
can let them test things out. Go nuts.
No, yeah,
You
for
know
sure.
what
There's you got
want.
nothing to lose. You got literally
You know,
nothing to
like-
lose. You just drop back in line. But what I'm
Exactly.
saying is the guys ahead, like, they're not gonna like. You're not when you're the 3rd guy in line. You're not. You're gonna be like, do I really want to risk going up there to help the last 2 guys? And like what? It's the risk versus reward. Like, it's just so hard for those 2 in the back to go to the outside and get anybody to move up there in front of them. Like you saw the 3 was like, oh, I want to go there, but nah, I shouldn't. Like
Well,
that's.
if you're the 78, okay, you got the 5 and the 34. You've been working with them. They trust you. You guys have been working together. For him to move up to take that other line, and what to be just a spot or 2 in front of these guys?
Yeah.
And then not have their respect anymore? Like that's just not worth
See that
it. Like,
exactly, and you have another stage in an entire season to go. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Like you gotta exactly. It's all you gotta really.
One to go, maybe. Like if you're 3rd with 1 to go, then thanks guys. We all got each other here. I'm going.
Right,
Yep.
that's when the friendship is gone. Let's go.
Yeah, well, it's still a friendship, but it's now it's like we all got each
yeah.
other to this point. Now it's time to do something with this point, you know, like. And 3rd place, you're in a good spot because I would think most of the cars are gonna go with you. Just
3rd place is
because-
a great place
why
to be
not?
right now. If I'm in 3rd place, I'm not going nowhere unless I got like somebody I really like and/or
Not
trust,
now.
and he wants
Half
to
a
make
lap
a move.
go, I'm going.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, too, if you're 1st and 2nd, if I'm 2nd, I would stay with 1st because say the 78 and the 3 and the next car go, those back 2 cars are like, hey, man, I'm not going with them. I'll slip in underneath and I'll gain 3 spots
Exactly.
on those 3 because they're not going anywhere.
Exactly. That's the thing I was saying before. It's the circle of life. Like, why would those guys, when those 2 back cars move up, why would any of them move up when they know if they move up, if they're the ones to move up and it's reversed, and those back guys are just going to slide right under them. It's dog eat dog. Like, that's why knowing your allies and having allies is just so important.
Well,
Cause,
that's why making allies is so important.
Yep.
13 to go, guys. Man, did you see Shady? I was just
I
on
did.
his stream.
That guy was,
And these guys are all laying back
you
now.
know, Shady on ice right there, like.
No, he hit that glitch there.
Oh, is that what happened?
Oh, it was a glitch. Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely saw him go down and through the infield a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what I mean on ice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the glitch, man. There's glitches
Yep.
everywhere. I'll tell you
I'm
this,
getting
Lynch
right now.
and Izzy. If you're behind me on tomorrow night and we're about to be pitting, I'm probably not in the signal. Like, I'll tell you guys.
I'm good with
sitting
that.
pitting,
I don't-
But I'm not
I'm good with
driving
that.
below that yellow line and sticking my tires on that because it's just glitch after glitch along that back there.
I don't blame
You
you.
really want to work with me after last week?
Eagle, I mean, Lynch, I almost naturally called you Eagles because that move you made, but Lynch, like, you know what? I love the spirit. I love the games of it. I love that you did what you did, too, because, you know, it's a tough spot to move out. Like, it's a tough spot to move out. I think you would have won either way. Because I told you I was not going to try to pass you. If you pitted with me in dark, I was going to push you. Then, you pulled a rope-a-dope on us. You faked it and cost us. We got 4th and 5th, and you went on to win the race. Again, see, the two of them, I thought were going to work with each other and not you. Exactly. So you thought that, but you decided to stay with them versus two people saying they will push you. I know Dark might not push you to the win, but I'm going to. Dark might try to battle it, but I would have stuck with it. I can't believe those two didn't make a move on you.
GG's, brother. GG's.
Yeah. So, hey, man, like, Lynch, you know how we roll, and you know how I roll with you, man. Like, sometimes there's this and that, but we respect each other. And I'll definitely still work with you at Daytona on come tomorrow.
Maybe
night,
Dark might not.
Yeah, Dark, might not. That's the best way to
I'm
say
trying to hear shit from him when I get in the chat tomorrow night.
Yeah. That's all right. I know he might be listening right now, and just in case he is, it's like, yeah, that's right, Dark.
Shout out to you, Dark Knight.
Hey. Us two are going to be the least of our worries tomorrow night.
Where's Dave going?
Oh, maybe he got that spot there at him.
Yeah, he could
My
have.
pick is out of the race.
You got them all bottled up here and too wide. This whole line of cars are going to try to go high on Dave Ace now, because Dave Ace being Dave Ace, driving the 3 car with it. He didn't need the 3 car though.
Back there. Can I get some view on that? Like,
well, yeah, because Dave hit the apron, and instead of just staying high, he came down, and everybody had to brake to not run into the back of him. And now he's getting passed on the high side instead of just staying high and letting them pass him on the low side, and everybody stays in line. And
there was 5 cars
Dave
scraping the wall right there, but not scraping the wall. That was awesome.
Dave don't mess around. Dave is every lap's the last lap to Dave Ace.
Like, what was that? That was like Bizarro World Daytona. Even Happy saying his own teammate ditched him for you. Lynch, what kind of medicine did you give him? Like the guys he should have worked with that you should trust, he ditched. And then the guy you should trust, Happy, he ditched you too. And the two motherfuckers, they ran on to get the glory.
Maybe me and Dunlap had something planned out. I don't know.
Oh, man, he just spilled the beans.
I'm kidding.
Oh,
me
man.
and Dunlap had nothing to do with all that.
Yeah, whatever. Maybe that's, I don't know.
Gonna have some pit stops coming up soon. They're talking about it.
Some confirmation on some of this stuff here by about 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Happy, I'll tell you this. Since both the guys we thought would work with us wouldn't, I got your back there, Happy, tomorrow, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna remember this. Yeah, these front guys should be pitting here pretty soon, guys.
Yeah, they're already discussing it. Here come the signals.
That's awesome.
There's signals. Izzy called it. Signals coming out.
That's good stuff. We got signals, you said? That was,
Shady said I might as well if everyone else is. Yeah, I think that's a good idea this time, Shady. the last strategy didn't work out for you.
The left wall this time. He's like, not
make it on with them this time.
Are the 3.
Shady actually looked like he had a really good entry there. Let me check his stream. Did he speed? Shady with a really good entry. Shady just gained a couple spots.
He did. I saw that.
That's that move over there.
And he kept it on. He kept it at 57. So
I think that's
not going to get you a penalty.
Might be on fire right now.
The 3 car used his brake pads. This is a new
I'm just
splash.
saying the way he was going in on the track still.
JD
And the 3 makes a great exit too. He gained a lot of spots. Great job on that 3.
It's coming out first, boys. How about that?
So much to be gained on and off pit road, right?
See, like, you gonna leave me out of the pits last time?
It can be a game changer. What you?
See, Shady's not
2 or 3 spots.
Because he's got. There's not a group of cars behind him. The 9 might catch him, but 9's gonna have a struggle maybe to pass him. And then the 5's gonna get there slowly, and then there's a group of cars. These front 3, like, ooh, Shady needs to kind of let the 9 get to him. But the 9's not gonna pass. Like, the 9 needs to push Shady right here. That 5 car is going to end up with the other group. Well, they're a little racy back there, though. man, the 48 and the focus factor. They ran out of focus factor, some of those guys there on that. Here we go. There's a pack of 4. Bowhunter's going to find himself in an unfamiliar position here, running about 6th place, I think 7th place maybe. He's going to stick it to the outside here for some, oh, he's got the 3 and someone going with him. They're a little pinched though. This is just the ultimate thing that those front 2 cars can see.
Here they go. They're on line now.
Well, they decided, okay, we're going to take 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th this way.
Oh, Bowhunter goes back out.
Bowhunter's on a mission, I think. Bowhunter went on the outside of the 5 of these, 4 of those guys. Got 3rd, and now he went it again, and it might not work this time.
And they catch him. They got 5 to go.
I ain't catching them like this.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, hey, there you go. He might have, Tomboy, he might have needed an extra splash. I don't think it should have mattered, really, but it might have. Maybe just the difference of an entry. Shady had an amazing entry there. You can't take that away from him. But yeah, maybe Bo just needed an extra click.
Shady and Snowden passed lugging up on him a lap down. He will be the lucky dog.
Yeah, me too there, Rig, man. Definitely proud of these boys, man. They're racing really well right now. Putting on a great show here. These 5 stick together, they will gain a lot. They'll gain 1.5 to 2 seconds a lap, I would say.
Yeah, he dropped down behind those 2, but man, that's 3 versus 5 guys. Oof.
Yeah, and they're going to get momentum. They're going to be using their draft here. But the exit of 4 here, they're going to be in their draft, just tearing them down. How many laps left?
I believe they will be coming to 3 to go.
Oh, it's not looking good for those front 3. Great moves and all to get there, but I think these 5 are just going to be tough to deal with. They're in their draft now, so they're gaining a ton of speed right now.
3 to go. Next time by. 2 sticks in the air.
This backstretch too it's crazy the amount of speed you can gain when you got a gap like that in front of a car. Look at them, they're getting them on the bottom. Now there was some yellow line action there. We'll have to review at some point, but I think it was fair. I think did the front just give them the bottom?
I mean, they.
Oh no! The 6 puts the 3 up in the wall, breaks it all apart. And the front 2 are able to maintain. That was perfect for them because now there's no momentum. Oh man, that 3 is just dying to do something, but he can't.
Lewis to the outside. I just think that's too soon.
And no help behind them. There's 2 cars, but there's way too big of a gap. Oh man, perfect scenario for Shady Acres, man. I'm telling you. Now they're all in together. Like the only thing those cars behind them didn't want to do was get bunched up, because now there's no momentum. Man, if I'm Snowden, just because I'm pushing Shady to the win, just because here. You'll have a friend for life. Whoever pushes Shady to the stage right here, it's got a buddy for life on the track.
White flag.
Watch his 41. Watch the gain he's able to make. Try to get to a more up front view. But that 41's definitely got some steam coming.
There he goes.
Someone needs to go up there though and use that speed. Oh, there goes Bo. Oh, he tucks back in. Oh man, come on!
A little gap between Shady and him.
This is it though. This is the last lap.
Goes. Yeah, this is white flag.
Shady's got it. There's no way it was past Shady right here. It's over for the rest of them. There's not enough time. Daytona isn't Talladega. There ain't enough time.
In the push.
Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Shady Acres. Shady Acres with the pole. I mean, with the pole, with the stage. Definitely. It's not like Dagger, man. Like, you need to be passing them as you exit. You know, like a Dega, you have that extra stretch to make the pass. And if you're not passing out of 4, then you're not getting them.
Good finish for stage 2 there.
Great finish. Great racing right there.
Told you boys earlier in the week that Shady had a fast car. I don't care if he wants me to say this or not, but I'm going to tell you right now, anytime I go to a Super Seed race since I've been in FTR, I use a Shady setup. So
Hey,
if he can put himself in the right position and, you know, stay out of trouble, then that ain't no fluke right there. Watch for that 17.
Since Rodney's out of the race now, I believe at least, I'm going to have to switch to the other person I said at the time, and I'm going to have to take Shady now for the win.
Oh, shoot.
I didn't want to jinx him, otherwise I would have taken him.
I think I'm almost like reverse jinxing it. So it should actually like help him. If anyone wants
I know what you're saying. I believe in that stuff. No, I feel you exactly, bro. I'm not kidding. I feel you exactly. I'm with that. I'm very superstitious. I'm not very superstitious, but I'm pretty superstitious.
Here, I'll let Snowden. I took Stag and Inel took Shady. Alright.
Took Roddy, but now I'm Shady because he's in there. I'm going to leave you guys here just for a moment, though, here. I'll be back in like 3 minutes.
Alright, stage 3 underway. Got Shady out front.
A little bit of contact, maybe.
Yeah. So, 2 different stage winners, B-Nizzy. DVC.
Yep.
A third.
Bow Hunter, really. I think that answers our question whether everybody was riding, because Bow Hunter had a pretty easy time leading until we started getting about halfway through this race, and now things have shaken up a bit, and it's kind of anybody's game right now. It's Snowden powering his way from the outside with the help of, I think that's Lewis. Yeah, Lewis. Yep. Pushing him up to the lead on the outside. Shady's got his best friend Dave Ace behind him. We see them two beating and banging a lot.
Hey, you raced with them for 2 seasons.
Hey, Dave Ace is great, man. He's a good driver. He's a fast driver, but he's got a certain style that you know, I respect it. You know what you're gonna get from Dave every week, so you know that the consistency is what you love.
Both Hunter back in 5th place.
Everybody just kind of riding.
Oh yeah, I think we'll see this
for a while. Yep.
Oh, something happened to Snowden.
Snowden's in the lead and he ain't content. That's how much he hates this type of racing, and he's in the lead and he's like, this is too boring. I gotta go to the outside.
Kind of washed up there a little bit.
Yeah, I think he might have got. Yeah, it sounded like, I think I just heard him say he hit the glitch. Got shot up. You can kind of clip it. I know there's a couple spots, at least one spot, where you can get it, but not like fully get it, so you clip it and just, it really, if you're, like, I know for me on a wheel, I don't know how it's on controller, but I know that there's 1 or 2 glitches at this track, where if I just clip it, like, 50% or less, like, it's not gonna cost me. Like, I can manage it.
Yeah, I'm on a controller and I've hit them, and they haven't affected me in any way or shape or form, but they're there.
Oh yeah. You know yeah. Well, if you get too low on that yellow and you hit it, then you'll hit it. Then it'll affect you.
I think they're coming out of 2 and coming out of 4 is where they're at.
I think there's a few, man, because there's like 5 or 6, I think.
I can explain some glitches. There's about
there's
5 or 6
like 2 or 3 big
backstretch.
ones, though.
Then there's a main one going into turn 3. There's one right where the line straightens out on the exit of 4. There's a big one there.
That's a big one.
Send you into the pits or send you into the infield that I think Shady got caught earlier.
That's also one you can clip and kind of get. I think that might have been the one Snowden got.
Listen,
maybe it was Snowden. Yeah, that one will pull you to the left. The one on the entrance to 3, like sometimes, like I know when I'm about to hit, I'll be like, oh no. Sometimes it'll just make the car shake, but sometimes it'll grab it and send you left, but then the corner's there and you go right through the track. And if anyone's there, they're all done. Like, yeah. And there's nothing you can do about it. Like,
oh, the 3-car apron here, guys.
I remember the season in trucks. I was leading. I had Camaro pushing me. I had our teams and everything pushing me. With 6 to go or something like that. Coming off of 4, just snagged that yellow line just a little bit. Boom, right into the pits. Lost the race. finish the lap down, something like that, because of the speeding penalty. Those are major, but that backstretch, man, that is glitch. That's like running through a minefield. When you're
Yeah,
on
and
that
I think
yellow
Dave
line.
Ace might have got one, or he just got the apron, because this field is like splitting up now. Dave Ace got the apron, or he had a glitch, and well, now they're catching back up. But for a second,
from the exit of 2 all the way till basically like where the pit line is on the track, though, that's where you do not want to be on the. You don't want any tires on the yellow line from basically. Like I said, from the exit of 2, all this time, you do not want to be touching that yellow line. All those cars are flirting with danger right now. Like, this track's terrible. Dega doesn't have a single one of them. This track's got about 6 or 7. And they're game changers. Like, right there, such a huge one. I can't believe it hasn't happened yet.
It's like Big Bird has won the motor for the night, guys. Another car out for the race.
Yeah, that's too bad. Big Bird, one of the OGs, right?
Yes.
Back in action. I've got to talk to him over the last couple of days. It's good to meet him finally. I've heard his name a bunch of times before. It's good to meet him finally. Too bad for him tonight. I'll give him props. So he was the most adamant, like trying to get practices going. Like this morning, I think he sent a message about 9:30. Yeah, I'm like, dude.
yeah. He's been sending messages like that for the last 3 days.
Yeah, he got a love the spirit, man. The guy's ready to race, man. Let's go. I think you get more takers when you get to the normal tracks. It's tough to race Daytona at 9 a.m. You know, with 2 people. The props to Big Bird, man. Welcome back, man. Yeah, Daytona was always a track. Like Daytona Dega, the first tracks I raced on when I first got this game.
Oh yeah.
It definitely, I had a ton of fun on them. But now it's like, in all honesty, I'm not trying to be whatever. I'm saying, like, unless I have a beer or 2 in me, I'm not racing these tracks, man. You know? Like, cause it's tough, and pubs are terrible. Running with 2 people is terrible. Like, you know, you need a group of guys just having fun to really have fun around here. Like, 2, 3 cars,
These
4
guys
cars
are
is kind of boring.
We're trying to get this outside line going again from the back here. Stag, Dave Ace, and Lug. Now a few cars jump up. 34, Bow Hunter, and the 5 is, yeah, 5, no, he was already up there, but yeah, they're Bow Hunter. Bow Hunter is sick of being back here. He misses that lead, man.
This is what makes it fun. Having 2 lines like that, like 9, 10 cars battle each other. That's what makes it fun. Like, it sucks when it goes wrong, but man, if you want the fun, you know, you want the go, you need the whoa too, right? So,
if they can get one more person, man, if one more person would have stuck with them, they could have built that momentum back on that backstretch. People just bail out on the top line too easily.
They just got to keep trying
Way too easily.
Just keep trying it. Someone's going to recognize that it's faster, and they're going to go. Like, I'd love to see 3rd place jump in front of that.
But you got to give it more than one corner to try to build up. It's like, I don't understand why people jump up to the top line for a corner, and then they're not making progress after that one corner, and they duck back down. Like, why'd you try? Like, you got to build momentum. That's the only way the top line works.
You got a car stopped on the track right here. Where Quill is.
Oh.
It's stopped on the track.
What if his controller died?
That's what it looked like, because he just went, he checked out right to the right, and he was grinding that wall the whole way from 3 or 4 exit to the line. 20 dead controller. Oh yeah, Tom Boy, that's what we're thinking.
He's having a great run tonight, too, guys.
He was up there in that top 3 most of the night.
Long that I can't even see those little messages because the whole name takes up the first line. Yeah, I hear you that though. These guys, I'll tell you this, David, of all the human centipedes, like you said, we've seen on this game on Daytona tracks, these guys are doing way better than anyone about keeping it racing. I'm going to give them full props on making this exciting, man. Like, this has been an exciting race. It's been fun to watch. Lynch, that's why we're here on Tuesday nights, right? Because these guys put on a show. And it ain't over yet. Like, they're getting all back caught together again here. Showing that 55, that was Riggy's car last year, I think, for at least half the year. I think he might have switched. All right, we're back in the line together here again, but that's not
I just went on your stream to look at how long his name was, and I seen it. How long it is.
Rick even gets it. He laughs.
It's like how do you even read the message with that? All your eyes are attracted to is the fucking long ass fucking name. You can't even read the message.
The message, I have to like scroll up or down because there's a heart in the corner now.
That's fucking funny. Oh, excuse my language. That's funny.
All right, you get two. You get one as a warning, and then two, you're done.
Nice. So I'm only halfway there. That's not bad for me.
I've already used my.
It's not bad. We're already in the third stage.
Bo is sitting over. Bo knows Dagger, man. I'll tell you that, man. Bo knows Dagger. Bo is probably. I'd put Bo as the most experienced out of this front pack. Or this whole field when it comes to Dagger. I'll put Bo on. Now, let me get on the Bo. They're automatic. He's got those boys working together on that top line. They got 4 of them versus 3. Oh, the 41, though. I mean, the 78 says, not today. Man, that 70 needs to go up there, man. Back with him. This is what we wanted right here. Everyone wants this right here. Now we're getting it, man. Let's get some, some yeahs in the chat, man.
This is gonna be a good finish.
Excitement. Who's watching still?
I'm over here getting ready. I want it to be just like, what is it, 23 hours from now, man. I want to get out there and do this. Come on. These guys are getting me a little amped up now. Getting to the end here. Starting to feel it.
Hey, Lynch, too. I want to broadcast these Tuesday races, too, because it gives me a little insight on some strategies, sees how the racing is going, things like that. Gets me a little prepared for Wednesday night. I think that 34 is definitely making a move as soon as he gets it. Oh, the 78 had to go a little high. You see, get 34 is hanging there. Grab it now and off this exit. He's lagging it back a little bit right now. He's just setting them up. I think he's talking to that 78 maybe a little bit, being like, hey, man, do it with us. 78 has to get on his front bumper, though, to make it happen. He doesn't want to catch him and do it.
There's 17 and this 9, the 2 leaders. They, early in the race, they were communicating a bit. I don't know if there's, like, any formal talking before the race, but throughout the race, they've drafted together a bit, so...
Here we go.
I've heard them communicating a bit, and they're leading right now, so could be interesting.
78 made the move. Bo didn't have the chance yet. The 3 made it too soon. Like, put him in a conundrum.
These guys are coming to 18 laps to go in this race.
And there is a pit stop.
So it's getting there. Yeah, I think we're...
Right, they haven't pitted yet, right? There's still a stop.
No
probably see him stay single file until the pit stop, and then who knows what we'll see. Probably a couple speeding penalties, maybe a wreck, hopefully not. I don't think we've seen any cautions tonight, right?
I'm talking to those 2 behind me.
Tonight so far.
I mean, we could use 1 just to make it interesting, right?
What happened at all?
Can't be like, jinxing the crap out of it.
Nizzy said.
I'm the one. Yeah,
Nizzy did it. Okay,
I'll jinx it. Let's go. I don't care. Let's go. Let's get some cautions. Let's make it exciting. Just 1 caution. No, I'm good with what we got, but I'm just saying 1 caution wouldn't be horrible. No, I know, yeah. I'm not going to come and take care of a certain driver,
though. I'm Bo, I'm talking to 3 and the 5 about pit stops. And I'm talking to that 78 as well. That 78 wants to win, like, have a chance. I think the best is 78 to go with these other 3 cars.
All these guys want to win.
I know, but, like, being 4th place right now, you got 3 in front and 3 behind. You need to make a decision on who do you want to work with out of the 3. Like, which 2-3?
He made the decision. I mean, he's like I said. I don't think we're going to see any moves until after these pit stops.
When it comes to pitting,
if they all
pit together, then nothing much is going to change. But
I think all these leaders are probably coming together now.
Some of these guys, maybe short pitting them, just to break away, because
you might see a group, or you might see them all coming.
I think if you're in this lead pack and you do anything but pit with everybody else in that lead pack, I think you're crazy. But if it works,
and the 3 cars behind them pit together, they're gonna come out with 4 cars and have faster speeds, while the 3 cars are by themselves. All right, they're gonna pit together, but over the course of the laps, the 4 staying together versus the 3 is going to be better. And the 78's in the front position of these, and he's in the back position of those guys.
There's a 34.
I just feel like it never works out the way you plan. Like, yeah, you plan to come out with 4 cars, but one guy gets a speeding penalty, or one guy just doesn't get in as hard. It's
viewpoint. We're doing it from
right.
So.
No, yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Like, I see what you're saying. In a perfect, like, I would love to be able to pull that out as a driver, but like, I'm just like looking at it as a driver. Like, I'm just thinking like, I'm trying to play it safe. Like, I don't want to. If I'm in that lead pack, I got a chance to win right now. Just as much as anybody else in that lead pack.
They put my theory to bed right there. Like, you know what? Let's go 4 wide. What was that? They're like, now, because now the 3 is in position. Wow, yeah, that was the 3's in front of the 78, and the 34's not in the command of that for it.
Yeah, the 3 passes 78 on the outside. He cleared them.
Was that because of that lap car? Like, not the lap car caused a problem, but just because of commotion? No?
Well, the 3 went to the outside, and Bo and, who's behind Bo?
5.
Bag. Those 2 dropped.
Oh, Snowden got the apron there. That was...
Yeah, he had a clear hole there to drop down in front of Lewis, and he passed him there.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you there, Riggy Man. Yeah, it's tough. I think the worst spot when it comes to pitting is the first place car, because you don't have any other cars to judge speed off as you enter, and everyone just judges off of you and they fly by. And then you got,
or they fly by, best case scenario, or you got 6 guys behind you and any one of them can slam you in the ass and end your night.
Well, that too. Yeah, there's so much. Like if you're like, look at Shady, the gains he did last time. He shot straight to the left wall and passed everyone. Because he could gauge the speed off of the other cars versus the front car's got to roll it up more than anybody. And that's what usually gets you smacked in the back there.
I was I was a chronic speeder in my first season. Something I took into something I really focused on my second season. But you know, I feel like 90% of the times that I got speeding penalties that year was when I was leading. Because I'm just trying to make the time, and like I'm not seeing how much other guys are checking up, you know. And it's good to, you know, when you don't have that that marker of seeing what the other guys are doing in front of you. Yeah, you have that tendency sometimes, you know, to try to get it right on the edge, and you end up over. And then when you're the leader, or you know, at a track like this, like we're saying, you know, like we said, you know, you get running the ass.
You'll never know where the line is until you cross it, right? So you got to cross it at some point to know where it is.
There you go. Signals. This is it. This is the.
And they literally just crossed the line.
This is
that yellow line.
Like 2 signals. That was Snowden and I believe Brewster Baker.
This is such a battle right here too. This is more of a money stop than any of them will be. Like, this is clutch. Like, you need to get it done right now.
There it is. No, Brewster stayed out.
Shady and someone stayed out as well. Oh, the 3 gets into the 34. That's going to hurt his time. Not really hurt the 34, though. That's going to kill the 3 of Dave.
So Shady and Brewster stayed out. Wow.
Shady and Brewster, like, I don't mind that. At least they're together, and they're tight. They were right together. That little commotion might save them a bit, but if those 4 that exit together, if they can stay together, Shady and the 41 are going to be sitting ducks, I think. I don't even think they're going to even be in contention. These 4 that come out, they got to get together fast. Here comes Shady around right now. They're going to be pitting, I'm assuming, this time.
These 5 are not.
Oh, they're coming in. They are sending it, though. Shady learned things on the other pit, though.
Snowden's got a gap between him and Lewis has got a huge gap.
Wow, they are grinding that rail. Man, so who's the leader right now?
Right now it is
I can't
Shady
see.
down Pit Road.
Okay, so will it cycle through to Snowden? I'm looking at, I see Snowden here way out in front of Lewis. They were like 2nd and 3rd or whatever when they went in the pits. Or 1st and 3rd.
Shady's coming out now. Snowden's
Once he clicks the line here, so 17. Yeah, Shady's leading. Well, still there. I think Shady's gonna get past here as he circles around.
Yeah, I am surprised by that decision.
Wow, they are way behind. Is Shady this in front? Like,
But
he's gonna still lose speed, but man, wow.
I don't mind
there's
it.
The 9. There's the 9. 9's gonna take it. Stone's gonna be the leader, but man, great work by Shady.
He's gonna be the leader, but or is anybody else gonna catch them?
It's gonna be Shady in the 41 versus the 9 for the rest of the race.
So Stone's our leader right now.
So that's a big move there by
God.
Shady. Shady put himself in a good spot.
I'm telling you, if Brewster pushes Shady to the win, oh man, like come on. Like, that's what I want to see. I want to see it, man. I want Shady winning this race, man. Let's go. They're flying up on the 9. He's going to be real wide here, though. But, man, that would be the most craziest thing.
And they're definitely working together now. I don't know if this was planned, but this is... That is a big move there. And now, yeah, but for them to stay out, there was no communication. I'm listening on the party, and there was no communication. But they both stayed out, and now they're in position. They're working with each other, trying to get around this 9.
She's given a nice little gap there, too, to always give himself an out.
Oh,
man.
he
That's
is.
what you learn in driving school when you get your license. Always give yourself an out.
I'm telling you right now, that 17 car has enough power to be on his bumper right now, if he wants to. But he's anything he's doing right now, yeah. They're just...
How many?
They're sizing him up.
Come on. They got 8 to go. It's still a lot.
Yep.
I don't think there's anyone behind him. I don't see anyone on the screen that can come up.
Pretty much down to these 3 guys.
I will real quick cycle through the field just to show everyone else the love. I don't think we ever mentioned the sponsors, so we'll get to that
my
real quick
stream
too.
died. I gotta put it on my phone. That's what I gotta do.
We'll get on Shady Acres here. We thank FTR Custom Designs, Napa Auto Parts, Van Winkle, Wheels on Wheels, MeetAPizza.com, and hey, Jellystone Park with Heavy Duty. We gotta bring him in. Just even if that was a joke, I don't care. I'm saying it. Billy will know what I'm talking about. So will Heavy if they've seen it. Yeah, Tom Boy, there must have been penalties or something. There must have been some things that went down there. Because I'll tell you this. So Shady in the 41, the move of the race was staying out, like tight together like they did to get themselves in this position. Shady's in a race-winning position right now through that pit stop. That and the 41 was part of it. That was the move of the race.
That really was. That was some strategy, man. I mean,
well, look at the commotion. Those two pit they're held up in that crap, and Snowden's probably gone. Or maybe even they would have got held up in Snowden.
And that's what I was saying, man. Like, you don't know. Like, it's so hard. When you get pissed, you could trust, like, 2 or 3 cars to fit together. When it gets to, like, 4, now you're like, yeah, this probably just chances are. There's no reason. Like, you would think, like, logically, yeah, it's only 4. Like, we'll stay together. But for whatever reason, just from experience on this game at these super speedways, 4 or more cars never stay together when they pit. Yeah, that's just how it seems.
Could you imagine, too, though? Imagine the pit with them, and all 7 cars get a penalty.
Yeah.
Like, if you're the one that does it, you got nothing but time. You're gone. You're 15 seconds ahead of everyone. Looks like, honestly, Snowden out of that group is the only one that didn't get a penalty. Or took, like, the rest must have taken, like, 2 tires at least or something. Hey, Eagles is in the chat. Coming to 7 to go. That's right, brother. Look who's up there. Look who's vying for the win, man. Eagles. I'm going for Shady 100%.
Bruce is moving up top here. I think he's just trying to get some air, some clean air.
I think he's fine this time. There's no need to go now.
Probably at the same time he's thinking, well, while I'm doing this, let me, let's see how this feels and how far I can go with this. But I don't think he's actually trying to make a pass there. I think he's just trying to break the draft.
He uses draft and he doesn't have to lift.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I think he's doing. I think he's just trying to break the draft.
Yeah, he can just stay in the throttle without having to check up. He can just go up, lose speed, drop it back in, never lift.
More to go.
And again, right here, like there's no way he's trying to make this pass.
No. I know it's obvious. I'm just saying, just in case. I don't know. I'm just saying. I know it's obvious.
That's what I do. Like, I'll just break the job so I don't have to lift.
Yeah, that's what I do. I was just, I don't know. Maybe someone's watching who doesn't know what's going on. I'm just, saying like, no, he's not trying to pass. He's just going up there.
I think he's also presenting to Shady. It's like, whenever you go, I'm going.
That too. He's
peacocking. I saw that little move right there. I don't know what it was. What's up?
Well, I'm riding on board on my stream with Shady. I'm flirting right now because Shady also keeps kind of moving up and halfway into that second lane. So it's kind of like, who's going to go first?
Keep that pressure on Snowden. I keep the pressure on Snowden.
He does.
And then at the moment you make the move, I think the 41 goes.
There's lap cars. They're pulling up on lap cars right now. Right now, 2 wide lap cars. Is this the time to make a move? They sorted out. Smooth Puppy's got to get up a little. There he goes. Nope, they're just going to ride past.
41 wants to get 3 wide on these guys. That's a little risky.
To be honest, I think
the wall almost took out the other car, the 48 or whatever that is.
To be honest, I'm following with this 17 because I think the 41's following the 17, and then is gonna worry about getting the 17. I don't think we must have at least 10 laps left. I mean, I don't think. No, probably like 6 or right.
2 to go.
2 to go.
Oh
wow! My
Lynch,
sense of time.
Dizzy, and yours truly, Town 11.
This is it.
Brewster's getting a big. He's laying back a lot right now. And Shady's right up on Snow.
See, I wouldn't do it on this lap either.
Brewster's trying to see. I think Brewster's taking a chance here to see if he can get a draft, a pull off the lap car. Yeah, I think he got a big pull and then was hoping he could get something off the lap car.
Craziness! Shady's gonna get the lead maybe here.
No, but Brewster got.
His help. Come on, Shady.
He lost his help for sure, but he's got a pick car here. If he can.
22 is a pick though.
Yeah, so much going on as a driver here in that 17. He's not gonna be able to.
I'd be going up top as soon as I get around this 22 and bringing him with me because he's gonna need help. He's gonna need that.
Yeah.
That 22 strap could do it on the exit.
David DeBose is known to stay out of the leader's way though, so he may not.
This is Shady's win, man. He's got to get that 9 is gonna block the snot out of him though, man.
He's gotta. 9 don't like blocking, I can tell you that, but he's got it right now.
He's got the speed.
That's his only hope, because Shady's just laying back right now.
Nah, it's too late. It's just not gonna happen anymore.
Here it is. Whoa, he tried to block high. Oh! Oh, he should have stayed high. What happened with... He tried to fake him high. He knew the 9 was going to block. Yeah, that was a great job by both of them. Snowden, great. Yeah.
Congrats, Snowden. What a race. What a race.
Man, Shady went high and then immediately turned it left. Like, he knew Snowden was going to block high, but, like, Snowden was one step ahead of him, kind of. Like, Snowden put it high and then put it right back low so that Shady couldn't do it to him.
17 to make that pass single wide. He needed that other car to be right on his bumper.
I think if he would have held it high, honestly, I think if he would have held it high and not gone back low, I think Snowden would have jerked it back low and he would have had enough of a run to make it close.
Whoa. Something. Okay, we must have been glitched because McLovin ended up 2nd place.
What?
Wait, what?
One of those?
Shady was 3rd.
Yeah, what the hell?
Showing McLovin in the pits.
How? I didn't even notice a gap where his car would have been. How is?
Oh, that happened once. That happened in one of our races last season. That's messed up. That ruins everything.
What is going on here? What the? Shady, can you scroll a little more to make sure we get the finals, please, if you can hear me? I know. Okay, we got Snowden, McLovin, Shady Acres, Brewster, Lewis, Bowhunter, Dave Stagg, David Dubois, and Smooth Puppy is your top 10.
That's crazy. All 3 of us should have shown him on pit road.
It makes no sense though, because the 7 Shady was right on the bumper at times. Like, yeah, exactly. There wasn't a
weird gap.
Yeah, like where was McLovin's car that whole time?
Exactly.
Makes no sense.
And why is that even? He's sitting in competition, anyways. Never mind. Who got the fastest lap? Let's go to that. Lewis Racing in the 78. All right. First off, we got to get these MFs up here. I'm not sure if we're gonna interview McLovin for second place. I'd take Shady and whoever was fourth. I don't know. Like, how's McLovin consider? Like, look, how's one of the best racers on the gate? What are they doing? If anything, we're bringing the top 4 up because third place of the Pro-Am drivers is getting an interview. Like, whoever was fourth.
So that would be Brewster Baker.
Yeah, the 41, Shady, and Snowden, definitely. If McLovin wants to come up, fine. I have no problem with that. But those 3, that's what we saw. Those 3, I want to hear their opinions because that's what we were watching. Right, so. Yeah, I get you, McLovin. Yeah, we thought you were gone there, my man.
Yeah, they just showing him in pit road on all 3 of our screens.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Man, what a difference of opinions we all would have had if we knew there was another car there. Like, I thought it was just 3 cars.
Right, yeah.
You know? Huh. That's one of those moments. Like, what? Like, hey, you know that meme, eh? Like, huh? Like, what?
He said it was a photo finish. See, that sucks.
That's kind of the issue there, too. We might be able to see it from Shady's.
What happened? You guys lose connection or something?
McLovin was not on any of our screens.
Oh, really?
He was on my stream behind me.
Nope, he was on pit road the whole time on ours.
Huh.
Man, what a race.
What a race. Who we talking to? I'm sorry, who we talking to right now?
Snowden and Shady are in.
Snowden and Shady, okay.
We're waiting on Brewster and McLovin if they want to jump up in here.
Snowden got the job right. Shady was in real life second, and that's gonna be after. I don't know. That's weird. Anyways.
So what happened? So McLovin was there the whole time, or what? Did we get to the bottom of this?
Yeah, McLovin was right behind me.
Behind
we
you?
never saw that. We never saw any of that.
But it says he finished in front of you.
I won't even bring it up. Let's just do the interviews. Let's just get through it. It's all good. It's all good. There's
All
no
right.
issue.
Yeah. No issue. I'm just curious.
No. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it for now.
All right. My bad.
It's our fault. Like, just because our shit glitched and we couldn't see him.
It's not our fault. It's the game's fault.
I thought he left in stage 1.
No. I just want to know where he finished because the game said he finished second.
Right. So Brewster is credited with third.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just do like this. Okay. Like, I'm not exactly sure exactly what we do. I believe that McLovin's position won't necessarily count, but I'm not quite sure. So whether it is, let's just. Whoever was fourth right now, which was Brewster, right?
Yeah, he's not up here. There's McLovin.
He's not in here? Is he joining, do you think? I know McLovin joined.
I don't know. Brewster probably didn't think he was supposed to since he was in fourth.
I understand, he goes. We'll get to that. All right, well, maybe he didn't think so. I thought he should have, because to us, that's what we saw as the top 3.
Well, he was over in the other chat. I can jump over there quick.
Yeah, try to get him. But we'll go with third place in the meantime, but unless that's you.
This is a mess.
It'd be Shady.
Motors.
Alright, we'll talk to Shady. Shady, my brother, man. What's up, Shady?
What's going on, Enel? How you doing, brother? My man, B Nizzy. What's up?
What's up, man? Good run.
I'll tell you, Shady. I'm doing good, man. I was on the edge of my seat. I picked originally Rodney, but then Rodney was out, so I picked you. And maybe Rodney wasn't out for all I know because we were getting glitched, but I picked you as a result. And dude, I was pulling for you so hard at that. We didn't know McLovin was in the race. We saw just 3 of you guys. And what I saw was what a great move you guys did by pitting the way you did at the end and putting yourself in position. Shady, I've never pulled for you to win a race harder. And then I guess we didn't see the same because there was a car that we couldn't see. Mm-hmm. But man, I want you to win that race. But you're coming home in third, top 3 to debut the season, man. How's it feel, brother?
Very, very relieving, honestly. Brewster was with me, and he knew exactly what my plan was magically before I even did, because the entire field was pitting that last pit stop.
Uh-huh.
And I knew that if all we needed to do was make one more lap, and with one more lap, then all we needed was to take just a minimal. See, there's Brewster now. When Brewster was with me on that, before the pit, and we saw everybody making signal and the entire field going in. I mean, I got to give credit to Brewster on that one because he knew exactly what I wanted to do, and I just needed him to stay out, and he did. And it worked out perfect because all we needed to do was just take a half a can where a lot of guys had needed to take a full can, and that 6.5 second stop was able to put us in perfect position. But so I mean, it actually finally felt good to have a plan really come together. But I got to give it to Snowden, for pushing me to the stage 2 win. That was all on him. And congratulations to Snowden on getting a win. And like I said, I gotta say huge thanks to Brewster for pushing me to get that, because not one person is going to win this race, man. You gotta depend on people and the cars around you. So it it really comes down to a big thanks to Brewster there at the end, and to Snowden. They both did an excellent job.
Yeah, and Shady, congrats to those guys too. But I'm gonna give it to Shady, man. Great run tonight, man. I'm gonna give you all the spotlight you want right now, because that was. Great run, great strategy, and great way to work with those guys and do everything, man. You did a great job tonight. I'm real proud of your race tonight. I thought you were gonna get the win. I thought there was just the 3 of you, and you were just setting it up to go around Snowden and get the win. I knew Brewster. I think great job by Brewster too, because I thought he was committed. Like, he was definitely gonna go with you, it seemed like. And I didn't know McLovin was there. We didn't see the car, but man, congrats, man. Great job there, Shady. Great job, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you guys up there doing a broadcast, and I know you do such a great job, and I enjoy watching your broadcasts each week. And yeah, man, when I was getting ready to make the run, and as soon as I was getting that momentum, I looked up, and all of a sudden I saw the 8 car starting to go to the outside, and I was like, oh shit. Because, excuse my language, throwing in
we get two, man. That's the one.
In the swear jar. Because I was gonna, and then I kind of it made me hesitate to make the move to the outside, and I made it too late, and then last thing I refuse to do is to get into somebody to or cause an issue to win a race. So I was happy with it.
Yeah, and that's where you see the call, you might be a little confused why we're calling it that way, because we didn't see the other car. So that's, I even said that you made it too late, but I didn't know there was another car there, so.
Yeah, it's happening, it's happening. He was right there, and as soon as I was getting ready to make the right, and I saw McLovin's car, kind of spike a little bit slow. I didn't know if he was, because I was focusing on straight ahead because of the momentum, so I didn't know if it was a spike or if that's where he was going, but it made me hesitate. But yeah, when we came out of the pits, McLovin was with Snowden the entire way when Brewster and I caught up with him. So yeah, he was there with him the whole time.
We thought Snowden was sitting duck by himself.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I wish he was.
Hey, Shady.
That's what we thought. I thought you were just biding your time. I thought you were going to pass him right away, but then I thought maybe he's just setting him up. He's going to ride behind him, and then on the last lap, him and Brewster are going to go around. That's what we thought. But nevertheless, Shady, straight up, good job. We'll let you go here and and whatever.
Hey, Shady, let me just,
man. Great run.
Let me just give a shout out. Yo, Shady.
Yo.
Shady, it's Boo Nizzy in the booth. You got a copy?
Go ahead.
I'm joking around. Relax. Hey, I just want to say, man, I'm proud of you, man. That was a great show, and that strategy you had, man, pulling out. I was like, what's he doing, man? I just wanted you to sit there and ride. I was trying to put my bias aside, but I was pulling for you all night. And I wanted you to just ride, but then I was like, when it worked out for you, and we figured out, wow, it's gonna be you, Brewster, and Snowden now. I was like, wow, this guy, he is on tonight. He made the perfect call. I didn't even think to make that call. I'm so pumped for you, man. I know how much work you put in. I know you were frustrated in your dual races, and the result in that. But to come out here and get yourself a podium, a great points day to start the season, man. Great work, bro. I'm happy for you, bro.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks very much. Like I said, man, that credit really goes to Brewster, because if he ended up pitting and I would have been single dangle, I would have been done. But so I mean, I gotta thank Brewster, and once again, congratulations to Snowden. But hell yeah!
Hey, Brewster too was like, I was amazed because you guys were bumper to bumper through that. Like, you guys made a crazy lap on the two of you while they had some commotion going on. That was great strategy, man. Like, the two of you were bumper to bumper through that lap. Like, that was good stuff.
Yeah. As soon as I heard everybody pitting, I was like, man, Brewster, please just have one more lap. Please have one more lap.
It's like, we don't like. It's tough pitting with 9 cars too. Like, so.
Yeah, because it was going to happen, and it did, great and moves. That would have ruined.
That's what happened in stage 1. I thought you were pitting. I thought you were pitting. I thought you were signaled, and that's when I went ahead and pitted.
Yeah, because it just the draft took it. So yeah, man, that was all on you guys, man. Thank you guys very much.
All right, Shady, GG's brother, great run tonight. We'll let you go. We got. Is that Brewster then? Is in here now?
Yep, copy.
All right, Brewster. Well, here, Lynch, go ahead, man.
Brewster, we thought you finished third tonight, but we didn't see McLovin. He lagged out on all 3 of our screens. Damn Heat 5. Thank you. We love Heat 5. But a great run for you tonight, Brewster. Coming home P4. How was it?
Right on. Man, it was good. We'd like to get that outside going once in a while, but, that's how it goes where the green flag goes. So, but man, everybody seemed to run a really clean race tonight. I really enjoyed racing with this league tonight, man. It's been a while, and it's good to be back. Yeah, I can't believe we were caution free at Daytona. That's freaking awesome.
And that's the FTR. Right?
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But man, everybody seemed to run a good, clean race. I guess Snow got in a little glitch there on the 99th lap in the tri-oval, so that kind of gave me a little bit of a disadvantage for the finish. Yeah. That's McLovin. McLovin. We had a good run going around the outside there in the tri-oval on the 99th lap, and looked like Snow got a little glitch. He got me into the wall a little bit, and that's where my car went backwards there.
Yeah, I do remember that now.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, it was fun, man. I had a great car. Had some good help, and everybody seemed to race clean tonight. It was cool, man. I was just grateful to be back and FTR here, and look forward to going to Auto Club next week.
Hey,
good run, Brewster, man.
That's why I said it.
That's where I first met Brewster basically at Auto Club. First, I didn't meet him at Auto Club, but I met him at Auto Club when he walled me. He took me around for my first finish in FTR.
I'm not happy about that still. I had a horrible afternoon, and I kind of took it out on him.
It's all good, man. It's all good. There's no issue. But I'll never forget it.
Me neither. It's funny. It's funny how that happens.
Man. Good run.
You brought it up, man. You were
all right, guys.
Today,
thanks, man.
And, good run tonight.
Good job, Brewster, man. Thanks.
All right, good to be back in the 41 too. You guys have a good one.
Brewster, you
look good out there, bro.
Today, by the way.
I know.
Yeah, go ahead there, Niz.
All right, guys.
So go.
Yeah.
I'm taking McLovin. What am I going to ask McLovin? We didn't see him. How am I supposed to? Come on. McLovin, yeah. Describe us, but you got to at least let me get Snowden then if you're going to make me, like what? At least let me get split Snowden with someone. No offense, McLovin.
I want to get Snowden to the man an hour, so I just want to say real quick, good race by everyone tonight. I had a lot of fun. The race is kind of crazy. There was and I know what happened. So there's been a glitch with heat for a few years where if you get wrecked a certain way on the pit road, it can make it look like you lagged out. And so we came out of 4, and I think there was a glitch with the 42, and he came straight inside of me, and I did like a quadruple flip into my pit stall, which I think might have glitched me out for the rest of the race because that happened stage 1, but everyone else on the track could see me. It just wasn't the broadcast. Got the lucky dog into stage 1, got wrecked against stage 2, got the lucky dog again, rode around and the last guy in line, all of stage 3, kind of just like ride behind Brewster and everyone else. Saved a lot of fuel, entered pit road, I think P9, came out P2, rode behind Snowden. Snowden kind of drifted up. I was trying to just push him, but then I had a little bit of a nose under, and he came back down, hit the apron, nothing crazy. Then I just slipped behind Brewster. Was pushing Brewster there in the straightaway, then him and Snowden had some contact. Brewster went in the wall, and not much I could do. We had a great run there, so it was good work of you, Brewster. I was trying to get you up there. And then actually, unfortunately, couldn't see it on the broadcast, but an epic finish between me, Snowden, and Shady, where I actually only lost by 1/1000th of a second. It was a photo finish, but you couldn't see it, so it looked like it didn't happen. But it was a great finish for Snowden. Good win, Snowden. You deserved it. Dominant run, and congrats on the win, bro. And you're gonna have a great season of Pro-Am. And that's pretty much it, guys.
All right. Let's get to first. I'm just gonna say one thing. I'm just gonna say asterisk, and then we'll move on to Snowden. Let's go. Anyone?
All right, I'll take him. Snowden, what's up?
What's up, brother? First place.
What's going on, fellas?
Snowden, I picked you. First of all, I just want to, remind everyone of that. First of all,
You did.
I did pick you, and I picked you at the beginning. But listen, bro, I meant it because I said I was like, he hates this stuff.
I know. Snowden was honestly.
He hates this plate racing.
Starting at the race.
But he's always up there in the front, and at some point, one of those moves he's gonna make, he's gonna be up there, and he's gonna stay up there. And I think he's due, and I think this is the night, man. My first race in Pro-Am ever in FTR. It was, I remember I was racing you and Shackett for the win. Me and Sky Pilot were helping each other, and you were the two that I was fighting. I remember you kept all race long. You kept going high, and I kept having to fight you off from the bottom. And I'm thinking of that as we start this race, and I'm thinking, like, he doesn't like this, but he's good at it. Like, he can make moves. If he can just get up there and not get into trouble, and you did it. So, yeah, I just want to give myself a shout-out mostly for picking you and being right. But that was mostly why I wanted the interview. But anyway, yeah, give us a run of your race, man. You started on the front row. You won the duel. You started on the front row, man. You were up there. You shuffled a bit through the first stage. You kind of fluctuated through the field. But you started at second. You finished the first stage second. And then pretty much from there, you were in the front the whole race. So, pretty dominating performance tonight, bro.
Yeah, you definitely was taking a gamble picking me.
I did. I like it.
These plate races,
I like living on the edge.
Never really fare well for me. I've ended up on my lid most of these races. This is the first one I won, and but no, just starting off like everybody. You were just telling everybody, I don't like the sit and ride, so I think it was the first lap I threw it out there, and tried to go on the high side. And just couldn't get anybody. There was a whole lot of people talking about going to the high side. Just nobody was going.
Yeah, I had the party chat in my left ear. I heard. You're right.
And so Brewster and I, we made a couple runs trying to make it up through there, and it just kind of rode it out and got to push Shady there on the second stage. And, tried to take a shot at him right there at the start-finish line. It was a pretty close finish there as well. And then coming down there that third stage, I knew with me being out front that I was going to use the most fuel. And I had quite a few guys pitting with me, but a lot of them ended up with pit road penalties. And somebody took 4 tires. And so when I come out of there, I was kind of on my own there until got McLovin there. And he drived it with me and got back up there with Shady and Brewster. And I hate that. I don't know what happened there. Like, my car would step out. It would jump like a half a lane every once in a while, entering the turn and coming off the turn. and I hate having contact, especially coming to the white flag, because I would sooner see how it finished out. And I got up into Brewster there and got him into the wall, so it kind of ruined his run there for him. And, but was able to, on the last lap, you know, coming to the start-finish line, it's always, you know, you're trying to make the car as wide as you can and block each run. And I had Shady down there, and then seen McLovin making a run on the high side, so it was a pretty close finish there.
Yeah, actually, Snowden, I'll say that practice race, I did one practice race with you in the last, like, month maybe, and it was tonight, right before the race, and you were left to right, making that car wide, and this was lap one of our practice race. It was cool to see, and the practice paid off, because you did it at the end, and it kept you in front, so...
Yeah, it all worked out.
Exactly, like, it's tougher. It's hard to have the same opinions because we didn't see the other car. So like what we were describing and seeing versus what was actually happening was difficult. But I did see you like making that car wide, and you definitely did, because I thought straight up Shady in the 41 were just gonna set you up and pass you. Like, but again, we didn't know the other car was there, so that made that almost like not feasible, right? So.
Well, come to think of it, now it makes more sense why guys kept looking like guys were sliding up and down. Now it kind of makes more sense.
Well, typically, too, when there's a car missing, in that situation, there would be, like, why is there a gap? Like why is there a weird gap? Because there's a car there, everyone's tight, but we're not seeing it. And it just didn't look like that, like, at the time. Like, it looked like it was just the three of you. Like, if anything, if you would have told me through most of that and McLovin was there, I would have thought he was on the outside of you guys and the three were on the bottom because you guys were that tight. Like, it's just weird circumstances. But again, like you said, you made your car wide, and that's my point was that practice I saw before that, right off the rip, you were making it wide. And at that point, that's what you got to do, right? You gotta just slow them down, right? And get the win, man. Like... I think, too, as long as you get it done off the exit of 4, there's no way they're getting back. There's not enough momentum off of Daytona, off of 4, like there is at Dega to get it. And
yeah, that would have been a good finish, because I think Shady was about to my fender and on the inside, and McLovin was to like my passenger side door.
Yeah,
as we were crossing the start finish line, so it was that close. It was.
Yeah, and that's like I wish we would have saw that because we. Like, I forget exactly like that. Yeah, Shady was inside of it, but like, we thought you were on your own kind of thing, or whatever. Like, you know, like it was just weird. But nevertheless, Snowden, this is your first plate race, like win?
Yep, first win here. Yep.
Right on, man. I'll tell you, I won a lot of them, but in FTR, it took a while. And man, I'll tell you, I savored the moment when I finally won. It was Dega to open up the truck season, I think, or something like that. I forget. But it's finally a play track race, right? Like, and now you can check that one off. You got the trophy. The girls are coming up to kiss you. You're in Daytona. Like, it's a big race. Start off the season with probably max points. I'd say you're the leader, right? Like you had second or something like that.
Yeah, second first stage, second stage.
Yeah, I'm going out. Let me call it right now. Let me call it right now. I'm not just going to call Snowden for the race winner tonight. I just want to make it clear, official. I'm calling him for the championship right now.
All right. Oh, there we are.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious because you know what?
We've lost the broadcast, so we need to cut this out, man. Like,
good race, Snow.
Yeah. Snowden,
good race,
job.
buddy.
We got a prediction from our new little broadcaster, Nizzy, saying Snowden's going to win the championship. Snowden's going to be the points leader, I would imagine, coming out of this week.
Call it.
And at that moment,
Snowden shows up every single week.
All right. So, Snowden, I'll give you one last
I don't know where his contenders were tonight. There were a few.
Just a good race by everybody. I mean, it was pretty clean racing out there. I mean, would have liked to have had a little more side-by-side racing. But all in all, it was pretty good racing, no cautions, stuff like that.
Are you kidding me? Like, we saw a lot. Like, man, these guys they leave a lot on the table. They want more. And you know what? That's why me and Lynch broadcast and Nizzy now broadcast these two nights, because you guys go at it. And this guy thought that was a little tame. Like, that's awesome. Everyone out there that's watching, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for bearing with us right now. Look at that there. The guy that won the race wants more racing, and that's what makes FTR Pro-Am the best show to watch. So with that said, we're gonna drop our sponsors here. We got FTR Custom Racing, Custom Design. We got Wheels on Wheels. Oh, is Kelly Bundy saying Meals on Wheels, but Wheels on Wheels Transportation. Napa Autosports, Van Winkle. Got MenaPeach.com. Use code FTR11 for 11% off checkout. Free shipping over $60 worldwide. And then we also got Jellystone Park for heavy duty. And with that said, we're going to drop it out here. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Thanks for watching. We're going to shut the stream down. Thanks, Nizzy, for joining us here. I'm glad you had a good time tonight on your first broadcast with us. Lynch has already departed. I'll tell you this. I'm going to say cheers, but Nizzy, you got 3 seconds to say some kind of outro.
Thanks for having me. Looking forward to a good year. Hopefully I keep it together.
All right.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I will.
Don't forget
3
to tell
seconds
everybody
is
to
over.
tune in tomorrow.
Yeah, and tune in tomorrow for sure, because
That's right.
yeah.
Well, out of the extra couple
Might be
seconds,
my
we got
only
Nizzy,
chance for a
myself,
win
and
this
Lynch.
year.
We'll be at it tomorrow. We got Shady up in the booth tomorrow. That's a good little promo. Shady's up in the booth tomorrow with Shackett, I believe. And they're going to be broadcasting us there, Nizzy and Lynch. And I think Tom
Lynch had to get off early to get his sleep. He needs rest. He's gonna smoke us
He does
tomorrow.
need rest. He's a
You
gentle
know,
soul.
he's-
Anyways, with
yeah.
that said, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you guys for broadcasting. Thank you
It's
guys for making such a great
race
race.
day Eve
and,
for him.
and everything. We're gonna be gone. In honor of Luggy, we be out. Cheers.
Salud.
It's, I'm off stream. We got it. That was a long ass stream. Like,
Man,
long
yo, the alcohol kicked in like right when I was gonna say like why I was picking Stone for champ. Like I had a good thing to say. Like I wasn't gonna say, oh, I'm picking Stone for the championship there, which is what I did. But no, like who's gonna beat? Who's gonna what else? Who's your competition? Kendrick's, Mr. Oh, who's gonna ride the top line? Oh, I can't be there. Like, okay, bro. Like, why you, Mr. Fucking why is he calling people out? Like, who's gonna ride the line and then he doesn't show up? Like,
Yeah.
when does Snowden never miss races? I think Stag is good competition,
I've
but
been in
Stag's
here the
work
whole
schedule,
time.
he doesn't make a lot of races, so. But I didn't want to get into that. But there was other stuff I was gonna say.
I agree 100 on that. I'm not very happy with that situation.
I'm glad we didn't know about it. If I knew that he was there, I would have been saying it over and over again on the stream that he shouldn't be there. I'm glad I didn't know he was there because that would have ruined it. Like, why the fuck is he even in? Anyways, we're not going to talk about this.
He just like
Well,
says.
now-
Katie, I'll talk to you and that later.
I was wondering about that, and so if anybody wonders, because I was told to send him an invite, so I didn't know because he raced with us in the duels.
No, it's fine that he was there. Okay.
Yeah, so
I'll
I
give
sent
you
him
this.
an invite.
That's all I'm
and-
going to say. It's fine that he was there. He shouldn't have been part of the competition. All right? And that's all I'm going to say. Let's just end that. He shouldn't have been there. That's why I brought up fourth place into the state, because I think you guys should be Brewster, Shady, and Snowden are the top three.
Yeah, so I'm just making sure if anybody wondering how he got there. Yeah, that was me. Like I said, he raced last week, so I didn't know whether he was supposed to be there or not.
You'll see in the stream, I'm showing him, and I'm saying, I wonder why he was giving you such a hard time. And then he backed way off, and then he was out of the race. And I'm like, well, maybe he just, got those guys going. Maybe it was just whatever, and he backed out. We thought he was gone. And I even said, I'm like, well, that's kind of where you should be, at the back of the pack. Just observe it. And I say that in the stream. And the fact that he's there at the end, like, pushing you, honestly, he should not be pushing you to the win. Like, he should not have been there. You should have been on your own with them two come to get you.
Yeah, well, see, that's what, whenever, when we got back to Shady and Brewster there, that's where I got a little worried because he did back off of me. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm left hanging. Because Shady was back there a ways. But then Shady come up, and I kind of pulled up